Okay, we're going to do a hack on a Sony W5. It'd be the same as a W7. So I'm going to start just below the strap holder and remove the first screw. Right beside the battery door. Or by the speaker. And one right above the USB flap. And then I can pull the back right off. This will give me access to my screen or LCD. Then want to remove my LCD power ribbon. And you gotta be careful with this one. I then have two screws in this back board. These are not little short screws. Gotta make sure you put them back in the right spot. I then can take that board and I can flip it around. Now I can grab my LCD there's a couple little levers on top, bottom, and side. I can pull it down. I can take that off if I want. If you leave it on, you got to be careful not to tear it. I then have two more screws in this back LCD cover holder. Remove these two screws. I'm going to be careful taking this off because we don't want to short out the flash drive assembly. Then I can remove the plastic behind it then. And once that's removed, it exposes. I have access to my power ribbon. Okay, I want to mark the third pin from the top on the camera in this configuration, and it'll be the last pin. Top one's shutter, bottom one's power. And what I want to do is I'll take a miniature screwdriver and I'll just scrape that. Some people will use a X-Acto knife and go either side of that and cut that out. I want the bottom one. I gotta get up here where I can see myself. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of resin paste on those two contacts. Okay, I'm going to tin my wires for my hack. Now I'm going to want to trim them down a little bit because I want them that long. So after I tin them, I'm going to cut them down so they're not, I don't want all that length sticking out there. And I'll use white as shutter and red as power on this hack. Lay that wire right in that where we scraped. And all I'm going to do is take the iron, set it on there. And sometimes it don't take the first time. Set it back there. Now we took that time. I'll grab my red wire, which will be my power. Do the same thing and set that right there where I just took that plastic out. Get her to set. Now what I like to do is, because these wires are small, I will actually glue those wires down with a little bit of goop. So I'll take some goop and put on that wire so that they can't move around on me. If I let them move around, they'll come off. So it looks messy, doesn't hurt. I do want to move that red wire or power wire over away from that little tab, because that's where my plastic holder goes. I usually don't like to get the block case that my hack's not right and I have to go back and redo my hack. So I like it down a little bit further. This isn't going to hurt anything, it's just rubber. Also, if you're not sure about the hack, another good idea, I should have done this earlier, was to put a piece of plastic over top of the flash drive, which is right here. I short this area out, that camera is absolutely no good. So just put it on there so it's covered, and we should be okay. Sometimes you could catch that when you put that metal cover back on. Now I'm ready to do my external side since my hack is done. This upper whole corner here is negative, so what I can do is take a screwdriver or a precision screwdriver and just scrape that material away. Make sure you don't go past it. I just want a clean bore. I want a clean spot right down to the copper. Do the same thing for the positive side, which is the lower side. I want to scrape this away. This is where I'm going to hook my external power battery wires to. Then what I can do is take a little bit of that resin paste. And the resin paste works great because I don't want to solder. I sometimes have problems soldering with the paste that's in solder, and sometimes I don't want to use that, whereas I just want to get heat to it without some direct solder to it. And I just got a little bit of solder on my iron, and that's enough to tin. And that's basically what I'm doing, is I'm tinning that contact that I just had.